Hey there, Gemini, it's Sony. This is a general tarot reading for the week of February 13th through February 19th, 2022. I'm starting off by pulling an oracle card for the animal totem that represents your vibration for the week. This one wants to come out, so we have Dear Love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Okay, so Gemini, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be looking at something unexpected to prepare for, something that you should keep in mind, something to embrace, something to share, and what lies ahead. This modern witch tarot deck, the cards are kind of really stiff, so the shuffling is quite a task for me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pull 5 cards for you here, Gemini. The High Priestess, Death, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the card at the bottom of the deck that I use as the influencing energy or overall lesson of the reading is 9 of Cups, which indicates self-love, being happy and content and in a position to give more love to others. So we start off here with something unexpected to prepare for. You have this High Priestess card here. So it kind of indicates needing to trust your intuition, go with your gut on something to keep in mind. You have this Death card. Wow, it's so shiny. You have this Death card here. So it indicates a loss or a transformation. Basically needing to let go of something. The process is not necessarily easy or quick, but we'll clarify that further. What to embrace, you have the 5 of Pentacles here. So it might indicate embracing, knowing a certain need that you have. Perhaps it has to do with finances, but perhaps it has to do with a perception of yourself, but what to share with others. We have the 8 of Cups, which is leaving behind what no longer serves you. Perhaps it's related to the Death card, but what lies ahead is the 4 of Wands, which indicates a celebration and freedom when it comes to your community and the people that are that you surround yourself with. So we'll go ahead and clarify these cards here, keeping in mind this Dear Animal Totem, which is about healing and the power of love. So we'll go ahead first and clarify the High Priestess. Page of Cups, 7 of Wands. So with the Page of Cups here, it is basically someone who's able to look at the world with a sense of wonder and awe and potential, and with an open heart, trusting their heart. And with the 7 of Wands, it's kind of a sense of needing to protect your inner knowing. With that being in the position of what is unexpected related to the High Priestess, it does indicate needing to be in touch with your inner knowing and kind of sense when perhaps those around you are really not serving your best interest, or challenging you, making you feel like you need to defend yourself. With the Death card here in what to keep in mind, it indicates a change. We'll see what kind of change or transformation or loss is involved. So interestingly, I mentioned how death is really not easy. You have the Devil card here, and you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands does indicate that it is coming quicker than you would expect. With the Devil card, it seems like there is an attachment that needs to be released. Perhaps it is a certain negative pattern, negative thinking, negative self-talk, could be some type of addiction. I'm going to clarify that further. Not going to take the cards that fell out. There's a bunch of them. That's just my shuffling. I'm kind of keep looking at this Deer card where it says you heal with the power of love. So wondering if that's kind of related to the Five of Pentacles. So I was looking at that, although those cards fell out, the card at the top was the Five of Pentacles. So, but I'm going back to clarifying this Devil card here. You have the Magician. So with the Magician, it is a sense of confidence, knowing what resources and tools you have available to manifest into reality what it is that you want. Being able to not only have those abilities, but being able to honestly reflect on what it is you want and being confident in your abilities. So kind of suggests that, you know, with the Eight of Wands and the Devil there, I'm kind of thinking that something to keep in mind with this Death card is kind of like information, messages that you're possibly telling yourself, especially when you have the Nine of Cups here as the bottom of the deck card. It could be that, yeah, with the Love card, what I'm seeing is this High Priestess. What's unexpected is really you need to hold on to this sense of an open heart and not be so kind of defensive about things, and really letting go of some negative habits that have to do with your own ability to create and create things that are positive. I'm actually going to go ahead and further clarify this Magician. You have this Two of Swords, which is kind of inability to make decisions or going back and forth and being at a crossroads. So in terms of something to keep in mind with this death, it's as if you really need to let go of some negative communications with yourself, with others, with what your potential is, in terms of what to embrace with this Five of Pentacles. It could be looking at what you actually need. instead of what you maybe tell yourself that you want. I'm not really seeing that it relates to finances. I don't see any other pentacle cards here, cards that indicate resources. But with the Dear Love card and the Nine of Cups, it kind of suggests it's more about how you see yourself, so, or see your situation. I'm going to go ahead and further clarify. Five of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups and Three of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups here, it really does indicate a sense of feeling and connectedness to yourself and to others with the Three of Cups. So maybe it seems that you are feeling alone, feeling that you're not connected with anybody, but it seems that you need to acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So really, it overall kind of indicates needing to love yourself more, not seeing yourself as someone who is, unworthy or alone. And actually, when you start to focus love on yourself, then sharing love with others becomes easy. With the Eight of Cups, something to share with others. Eight of Cups is kind of walking away from what no longer serves you. I'm going to clarify that here, Gemini. You have the Hangman and Eight of Pentacles. So with the Hanged Man, it suggests needing to look at things from a different perspective, perhaps even like not fighting against what is there, the reality of it, and really kind of needing to face things head on without your ego getting in the way, what you think you should have or want to have, and focus on what it is that you can create. Almost kind of leaving this idea of behind that you are not worthy, and refocusing on what your talents and skills are, and kind of working on a better version of you. And with what lies ahead, you have the Four of Wands here, so that you will kind of have a celebration of accomplishing this self-love, and that you will be able to your journey, your future, you'll be able to coordinate that or match up with others, and kind of others in your community, others around you, friends, and kind of go in the direction that you want for your life. So you have the Five of Swords and you have the Seven of Swords. It's almost as if with these Seven of Swords, it's kind of imposter syndrome, getting away with something. The Five of Swords, it's really kind of taking a false victory, needing to know when to walk away. I'm going to clarify those further because it's almost as if you are not feeling that you deserve that Four of Wands. You don't deserve that kind of sense of home. So here's a King of Pentacles to further clarify. What I'm getting from that is it could be that there's someone around you that you feel you aren't matching up to what they had wanted for you, or it is that you really need to focus whenever certain thoughts come into your head that you're not worthy, or you are really, you don't deserve it, that you need to start thinking in terms of setting boundaries, not only with others but with yourself, in terms of when these negative thoughts start coming in, and recognizing that you really want to have a sense of value for yourself. You need to come from a place where you have love for yourself and ultimately are responsible for yourself. In the end, you are going to be the person that takes care of you. And that kind of starts with a place of having love for yourself. And what we have here on the bottom of the deck for the clarifying deck, bottom card is the Queen of Cups, which is similar to the High Priestess in terms of intuition, but also, again, focused on self-love, love of others, being in a position where you are nurturing your own needs and others, but really you need to focus on yourself before you can be in this position to give love to others. So keep in mind to be gentle with yourself with this Dear card, and I'm hoping this provided some helpful perspective for you here, Gemini. We'll see you next time. Take care.